Demain je viendrai pour vous manger, tout ou rien. Moi j'ai choisi tout, c'est toujours le même qui faisait tourner, toujours le même qui faisait tout l'étranger. Presque trop blanc pour le rap, je n'ai jamais rangé les armes devenues trop grands pour le rap. Rap dérangé, brutal, rap dérangeant.
I had the chance to stay at Fuji and Yolen's place. They are friends of mine. This is the kind of thing you can only dream of, like waking up in a beautiful place, having breakfast in front of the lagoon, seeing the waves peeling on the reef. This place used to be crowded for surfing and for windsurfing when it's on. But obviously due to the shark crisis, things have changed. One of the other really popular spots is Saint-Leu. Saint-Leu is the mythic surfing spot from Réunion Island. There has been World Championship of surfing happening there, and it used to be packed with local surfers, and sometimes they were really aggressive. From what I heard, at least that was a legend. For that reason I never dared to get in the water there. And that trip, finally this dream came true. The wind was light. I arrived to the spot, there was one windsurfer in the water. Then I realized this guy had a prosthesis on the leg and also on the arm, which I could not believe in this moment after seeing him ripping the spot just like he did. Maybe 30 minutes later, a surfer came to the lineup, and I had a little chat with him just to tell him he could drop on any wave and I would kick out. And the guy was super relaxed, you know, he had like no shark shield or anything, he was like on his Malibu, and he told me, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not here to have stress, I'm here to enjoy. We had a great time together. After the session we had a little chat on the beach, like reflecting on this session we had, just the three of us, you know, us two windsurfers and him on his Malibu. And like before the shark crisis this would have never happened. Like for sure it's terrible what's happening there, but at the same time for a visitor like me it has opened like totally new opportunities to windsurf some spots and to have like these beautiful full lineups almost empty. I could feel that would it be surfers, bodyboarders, windsurfers, stand-up paddlers. As soon as we were in the lineup together, there was really this like mutual respect, and everybody was happy to see the other ones out there. Surfing is clearly forbidden, so only a few people out there are going out, and they all use this shark shield, and this creates a really good relationship between the people who are in the lineup. I think I had kind of the feeling like my friend Fuji, who welcomed me in his house. He moved to Réunion probably about 30 years ago or even more, I don't know. He was one of the first windsurfers there, and I'm sure this feeling they had, him and his friends, when they were riding the spots for the first time and everything was new and there were only a few people out there, it was like living the dream. I think I could touch a little bit of this during this trip. I tried not to think so much about the sharks when I was windsurfing. Also, the reality is that we spend most of our time on the windsurfboard when we are windsurfing, and the risk is like almost zero. But yeah, once in a while you crash and you have to swim behind your gear, and you spend maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds swimming, and this is the moment when it all comes to your mind. Like you think, okay, there is a reason why there's almost nobody out there. It's not just paranoia. There have been a lot of attacks. People have been suffering from this crisis. It's actually terrible for the local people, for the local surfers, even for just the normal random people who used to go and have a swim, you know. This has changed their whole way of approaching the sea. The sea has become something like that they could fear. The only time I really felt like I might have done something stupid was this session in Etang-Salé. It was late afternoon, the weather was cloudy, water was not so clear, and I went for this late afternoon session and I was alone. There was no one else, no other surfers, nobody, just some people swimming on the shore break, but that was it. And I was feeling a little bit stressed, and then I had this last wave where I went for a stupid hit on the lip that I missed and ended up like swimming a little bit, and then the wave is breaking on the reef, which is probably 100 meters away from the beach, and this 100 meters I had to do standing on my windsurfboard in practically no wind. It was probably in between 3 and 8 knots, I would say, and I could barely stand. Like I think I was not even moving due to the wind, but more drifting with the current. It took me 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get back to the beach, and I was really feeling stupid. And this time I was like, why am I here? Until the last moment, even when I got smashed by the shore break, I was only 10 meters away from the dry sand, but I was still feeling totally vulnerable and stupid. Like, is it really worth it? But yeah, obviously that was the only time I really felt like I did something wrong by going out. The rest of the time I felt a lot of trust in the nature, also in the locals, in their advices of like, they say, yeah, it's okay, if the water is clear, you can go. We are doing it since years. Nothing has happened to any of the us windsurfers. That's what they told me, and this is the truth.